welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a little bit of Biologique Recherche skincare. I have two products that I've added to my collection recently, so I'm going to do a first impressions review of the Serum Erythros and the Cream Contour Yeux at Levres Biofixine. So an eye cream and a serum. I also have a sample to talk about, the mask Biosensible, and the lotion P50W. I picked up some new silken wipes, cotton pads, whatever you want to call them. So just want to give you my general updates on Biologique Recherche and what else I considered picking up but did not. So let's get into it. As I said, first impressions, I have not been using these very long, but so far so good, no negative reactions. Let's get into Serum Erythros first, and this is for redness reducing, which I'm all about. Comes in this large package. This is 1 ounce. So Biologique Recherche, I'm not really sure why. They kind of differ in their packaging depending on the product. So most of their serums that are, I guess, the quintessential serums look like this, but I think this is like a, I don't know, specialty serum, I forget, or specific serum. So it comes in a different package, but these are both 1 ounce. This is just looks a lot larger, but it's not. I will say it does take a while to get through the 1 ounce, but the 1 ounce sizes are pricey for sure. But hopefully some good comes from using this. And to pick up the product, this is a dropper. You push down on the button up here to pick up some serum. There's a bubble in there. This is an amber color serum. It is very liquidy, like all their other serums. Very water-like. That's what it looks like. I'm just gonna tap in. Now I have other skincare on, but I didn't want to waste it, so I'm just kind of putting it on top. Normally this would be like one of my first steps, and after cleansing and toning I would put on a serum like this, because it's really light, very watery. So I have been enjoying it so far. Have I noticed a huge difference in redness? No. I think redness is going to be a long-term issue for me. I've tried a couple redness things from this brand and other brands. I think it's just going to be a really gradual difference with using anti-redness products, so I'm just going to continue on my journey, but let's get into the details of Serum Erythros. I know I'm not saying that right. This is a targeted serum, so I debated between this one and Serum Biosensible. Biosensible is for sensitive skin. This one is particularly for redness. Well, I do have both, you know, sensitive and redness. I mostly care about redness. So yeah, I mostly care about redness. So Serum Erythros and Serum Biosensible are both targeted serums, not specific, but targeted. So that's why they're in this like special packaging. Serum Erythros is $140 and Biosensible is $192. So a big cost difference there. That's why I was like, let's try the cheaper one first and see if that helps with my redness. So what this is supposed to do, obviously reduce redness, but also soothe and protect against inflammation, calm itchiness, reduces skin bloodstream. I don't know. It says it reduces skin bloodstream. Maybe so that less blood comes to the face. I don't know how that works. Inhibits the formation of new blood vessels. We'll see about that. This is recommended for skin types with rosacea tendency and sensitive. So when I've received a facial in the past, I turned really red, and the facialist told me that you seem to have a little bit of rosacea. So this, I'm not like really bad, but I can like blush and turn red really easily. So the reason why it's called Erythros is because it's supposed to fight the symptoms of, this is a really long scientific name, erythrotelangiectasia, which is a mild to moderate arrhythmia with a visible telangiectatic network. Although the symptoms cannot be cured, they can be eased. This targeted serum acts simultaneously on the causes of vascular dilation, the formation and propagation of new blood vessels, inflammation, and visible redness. The selected agents, plant-based or biotechnological, have all been objectively identified for their action on skin types that are prone to rosacea and are extremely sensitive. There we go, that's me. So I don't want to get too close up, but I do have broken blood vessels on the side of my nose, probably from my own like pushing down with like a extractor trying to get out those sebaceous filaments, just ruining my skin. I've done that. But yeah, anyways, this is what it's for, and you're supposed to apply a few drops to the areas with redness, so you don't have to go all over the face like I did. You apply with fingertips until completely absorbed. Do not rub, as it risks sensitizing even more the already fragile skin. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm glad I read this. So you just want to tap, but don't rub it in because you can make yourself more red. Interesting. Used during an intensive 3-month treatment course. You know, I've read several products where they're really not meant to be used constantly all year long, just for a specific treatment time, and then see if it goes away or helps at all. So we'll see, you know, after 3 months, after I finish the bottle, what I think, what my thoughts are. I will follow up. And also, there's a tip on here: if you use this serum in combination with Creme Vert Espoir or Emulsion Gel Biosensible, it will help provide a more intense treatment to enhance the soothing of the skin. It also says avoid using lotion P50 on areas affected by rosacea. For me, that would be pretty hard because like these are problem areas but get very red. My chin gets very red, but like I need to be exfoliated here. So it's like a challenge. Do I want to be broken out? I mean, it's hard to avoid that for me, but I get what they're saying. So the active ingredient reducing blood flow is Lapland crowberry juice. No idea what that is. Red algae extract, complex with an arnica flower, Solomon seal, and cypress cones base. There is rosemary, coffee, and oak, white tea leaf extract, PP vitamin, kudzu extract. I really like how light it is. I really did consider getting the Creme Vert Espoir like they recommend to kind of go with this. But I have 2 moisturizers that I'll talk about in a little bit that are pretty much unused and unopened, and I don't want to have too many moisturizers in my rotation, to be honest. Like, it's a little bit too much for me if I have more than 3. Like, 3 is already a lot. And you know, Biologique Recherche doesn't last forever, so you know, I don't want to keep something open for a long time if I'm not going to be able to use it. So I held off on getting a new moisturizer. But I have tried the Emulsion Gel Biosensible SR, which they mention you can use with this, and I love that moisturizer for the summer. It's really hydrating but really lightweight. It is really lovely, but it's like $200 for I think an ounce or something. I love it, but I felt like on its own, did it really change my redness? Not noticeably to me. I'm sure if I keep using it, I used it with this, that would help. You know, but it's this line, I mean, some things are really good value for the money, and other things I feel like, you know, going through the whole bottle doesn't really change my skin that much. No, but I really enjoyed using it. So there's kind of a toss up there. So I've been using this whenever, daytime, nighttime, doesn't really matter. I'm trying not to like fly through this because of the price. It's $140. So I'm not like necessarily consistently applying it morning and night. I'll try to do either or, and I don't use it every single day, but I'm trying to use this most days. So that is my routine with it. Again, really pleasant, no irritation, no itchiness, nothing like that, doesn't smell weird, so positive so far. The eye cream, I have been wanting to get this for a long time. I just was waiting to finish up my Belief eye cream, which I almost completely went through. It's nice, but I wouldn't purchase it again. It was the Pete's Revival, the green one. But I really wanted to get this one because I tried, I think, all the samples of all the different eye creams from BR, and this one is my favorite. It's not too light, it's not too thick, it's like perfect in the middle. Go ahead and show you what it looks like. It has this wonderful metal tip, which the others also have. I just really like the texture of this one. So this is what it looks like. Feels really creamy, really nice. I think some of you may think this is a little bit heavy for your under eye area, so you want to like really use it sparingly. And you just want to do a little pump and use one pump for both eyes. You're going to just kind of tap it on and spread it. I noticed with this applicator, it's not really meant to be dragged across your skin. It's more like tap, 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 dab, dab, dab to get the product in. And then you can feel the cooling benefits of the metal tip applicator. It feels really nice. But otherwise, it can cause kind of dragging and skipping. Whereas if you use your finger, you're not really going to have that skipping issue. So something to note with this one, it is 0.5 ounces, 15 milliliters, which I think is a typical size for an eye cream. It's a skinny little product, a little bit long, but this is $120 for half an ounce. And you know, eye creams you're using very little. If you like to kind of change things up with your eye cream quite a bit, it's actually going to take me a while to get through this because of how little I'm going to be using. So I don't mind that it's half an ounce, but it is, you know, I think on the reasonable side of eye creams. It's not, definitely not cheap, but in the luxury skincare world, 120 isn't really unheard of. But this is supposed to smooth, relax, and reduce wrinkles around the eyes and lips. I don't like, I have some darkness a little bit under here, some like purple. I do have some like little crow's feet, fine lines. Like I could have younger looking eyes. So I'm mostly looking for anti-aging benefits. You know, I'm I don't know, almost to my mid-30s. So I really want to like make sure I'm targeting my eye area really well. So I'm not trying to skimp out on this. So that's why I also wanted to get this one for the anti-aging benefits. So this is revitalizing and restoring hydration of the eye and lip contour. Forgot to mention, you can put this around your lips. Some people get fine lines around their mouths from smiling, talking, whatever. A lot of fine lines can be from like pursing your lips, from smoking or whatever. So you can put this cream around your lips as well. It lifts, tones, and increases skin elasticity, plumps and reshapes the lips, protects the skin, and prevents cutaneous aging thanks to its antioxidant properties. It's recommended for devitalized skin on the eye and lip contours marked by signs of aging. It's a white cream. There's not really a smell. It provides deep moisturization of fragile skin around the eyes, immediately soothing and lifting the skin while reducing their appearance of wrinkles. You're supposed to apply a hazelnut size amount onto cleansed skin, gently massaging until completely absorbed. It has moisturizing and lipid restoring active ingredients, complex of sugars, hyaluronic acid, shea butter, and plant-based squalane. It has watercress extract, cassava extract. It has proline, lysine, and copper, and a complex of matricines. Grape juice extract enriched with something viniferin. As I said, I really like the texture of this one the most, more than the others I've tried in this line. You know, first impressions, I think it is more on the hydrating side, so I could see a lot of people using this at night. I'm using also a Jordan Samuels eye gel that I've been using during the day, so I'm going to keep this for the night, so this is going to last me a long time. And I love the metal tip. It feels really cooling and relaxing, and I love it, especially in the summer when it's hot. One of those little joys that you get in the day as a metal tipped applicator on your eye. Okay, the samples that I got are the lotion P50W, which I haven't tried yet. I believe this is the weakest one and probably the one I should have started out with, but I have like pretty much half a bottle of the P50 V1970. But this is the weakest one. It's a gentle vitamin enriched exfoliating lotion that helps to purify, control sebum, tone, hydrate, and maintain the acid pH of the epidermis. I don't think I need to go into P50 more with you guys, but there's several different versions. If you haven't heard of this toner, this is like their star product from Biologique Recherche. You can get samples in these little vials. They look like this. One day I'll have to share if I think this one is good for me or not. I've experienced a lot of redness and irritation even after diluting these products, so I might have to use the weakest one. That might be the right one for me, and then just kind of gradually build up my skin's ability to take products on like that. But yeah, so the other product I got a sample of is the Mask Biosensible, and I really like this one. I thought about picking up like another mask, and you know, I do have sensitivity and I do like this, but I do have a couple. I'm just kind of waiting to like use up the rest of my Biologique Recherche mask before I buy this one again, because they're only really supposed to last so long. This one feels really comforting, really hydrating. It has a little bit of clay, I believe. Most of the white masks have some clay in them, but this one just feels good. It doesn't smell. Honestly, this is one of those masks that I forget is on my skin, but you are supposed to rinse off. It's just super comforting, so I like this. I do want to pick it up, but I have to really time my purchases with this brand because of the expense. So I really wanted to, you know, get some new serums. I kind of ran out of my eye cream, so I got this. I ran out of some other serums, so I picked up this. So when I'm out of my other masks that I have, which are the VIPO2 mask and the Visiolastine mask, when I'm pretty much out of those, I may consider picking up this Biosensible one. But the mask that I do want to get eventually, which I thought about getting now but decided against it, is Mask Vivant. Mask Vivant I like for my skin, for the, you know, the clarifying effects, cleaning my skin out, it really helps with that, especially using it regularly. I really like the benefits. But in terms of redness, it didn't really help. So I think for now I'll just stay targeted on helping my redness, and then eventually I'll go back for a period of time and using the Mask Vivant. But I have another like exfoliating mask on the way. I've just finished one, so I'll be trying a different brand of exfoliating mask, and then I'll eventually go back to Biologique Recherche Mask Vivant. But yeah, those are kind of my updates where I'm at with the brand. What I've been using really regularly in my rotation, I thought I would actually use this a little bit more in the winter, but I find that while I like it, it is a little bit heavy, so I have to be really careful about how much I use. It's not really meant to be a moisturizer that you leave in overnight or all the time, but I use it that way. But I find that I cannot use it every day because it's too much for my skin. I wish I could though. Like, I wish it was formulated so that I could really use this up a lot faster. But I'm kind of using it for like special occasions, so not a daily use type of moisturizer. But in my rotation, I'm occasionally using the complex Erborian for my acne on my chin. I still have a good amount of this left, and I still have my Silk Plus, which I barely use. It's a little bit heavy for me, so I don't use it too often. Probably one of the purchases that I wish I would have picked something else. So I'm glad I got the small size. I'll try to remember to use it more often. I'm not using a cleanser from them. I use my P50 toner occasionally, not very often. That's kind of it, really. These two is what are my mainstays right now. But as I said, I do want to try like other moisturizers from this line, something a little bit more for summer, maybe a little bit lighter. I do want to like help out my redness, of course, my sensitivity. I want to keep my skin moisturized, but I don't want to like break out my skin either. I may just end up going back to Creme Dermapurifiante because it's amazing, but we'll see. Future purchases. I will update you guys on these two products in the future, what my final thoughts are after using them up, or perhaps midway through using them up. I do like this brand. I think they have really great quality products, and most of the time they're not too crazily priced for being a luxury skincare spa brand. My wish is that this brand was more available to you guys, so you guys could try out all these different products that they have. They have so many. Oh, before I forget, I picked up some new face wipes. These aren't face wipes. Cotton pads, but they're called Silken Wipes from Intrinsics Naturally. They are petite silken wipes, 2x2, and they're a soft fiber blend, no lint, silky soft, opens to a 4.4 single ply. It says, right on the front, this is pretty funny. It says, "You're pretty smart. You know that absorbent towels will suck up expensive skincare liquids. That's why you choose this one. It's less absorbent on purpose. Long-lasting, economical, and strong. Sounds like a great relationship." So it says it's medical grade. So these are really thin. Go ahead and open one. I got 2 bags. And you can double up if you need to, but this is one. And I apply all my toners, my hydrating or exfoliating or whatever. But this is how thin it is, and it's true though. Like if you use like a regular cotton ball, like a thick puff of cotton, you waste a lot of product. I also take off my eye makeup remover with these. You know, I put the, you know, oil, biphase oil product on my eyes, and I use these. You do waste a lot less product, and these are soft. Maybe not like, it feels like gauze. I think a lot of you will be surprised. Like, there's a lot of holes in it. If you want to make your own sheet mask, you could use several of these and soak it in like a hydrating essence. But this is what they're like. So I recommend, you know, I know it's really tempting to kind of pick up like a cheap bag of cotton balls from the drugstore, but try to look for something really soft and invest in these disposable products. I know they are disposable, but sometimes you need stuff like this to put on products or remove makeup. I don't have access to a washing machine that easily, so I can't use like a microfiber towel every time I want to remove my mascara, because that's just too much washing. So I use stuff like this, but yeah, you might want to invest in better cotton pads for your very expensive skincare, and you may notice a big difference in how things apply, and your products will go a longer way. Alright guys, that is my update on Biologique Recherche. Let me know what you guys are using from the brand, what you're excited to try. Please comment below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.